Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to today's training where I will be sharing with you the 7 common CV writing mistakes that are costing you that job. The reason why you're not being called for an interview, this might be it. And I want to say welcome to everyone who is joining us today for this training session. It's going to be a great learning experience. I can't wait to get started. So I want you to drop in the chat. Let me know if you're ready to go. If you can hear me, you can see me, everything is okay. Drop that in the chat or in the comments and we will get started. I know we are here early, about 5 minutes early. So if you're watching the replay, you can just listen to the conversation or just skip 5 minutes into this recording and watch the training as we start off. Let me know in the chat. You can hear me, you can see me. I will appreciate if I can see those comments, and I will ask, are you ready? I know what happened last time. There was no sound, so the comments were not coming in. I wasn't sure. So please let me know that you can hear me by doing that in the chat. Yeah, I can see some people have already joined me. So you feel the comments, stuck, let me know that it is a signal. It's a signal that you need to change. It is a signal that you have stopped growing. Feeling stuck is normal. Feeling stuck is one of the most universal human experience. The difference is how you deal with it. And for you to grow, you need to make some changes. And for you to make these changes, the brain does not like change. It likes the status quo. Because for the brain, change means that you're going to die. And in the fear zone, it is not a place where you really stay for a long time. You have to make a decision. Are you going to fall back into the comfort zone? Or are you really going to push yourself into the learning zone? To some people, it makes them not be able to do anything. It makes them feel paralyzed. But for some people, if they take the right action, if they know how to deal with it, it actually makes them thrive. They can actually say, the reason that I have grown or gotten to where I am right now, it's because of that feeling that I had of being stuck, but I did something about it. That is our ancestral brain that knows anything that is outside the normal things that we do will make us die. But we know that you're not going to die by changing your job. You're not going to die by stopping a relationship that is not working for you. We know that you're not going to die if you decide to start cutting down on your expenses because the finances are not working for you and start saving and doing some changes within your personal finance space. In the learning zone, that is where the growing really takes place. And especially in career change, trying to do things that you haven't done before, maybe a job role that you haven't done before, but it does not mean that you don't have the skills, but you just need someone to really guide you. You learn and you actually get to the growth zone where you achieve your goals. You go way over and above what you even thought would be capable. Once you know that your brain is not there to make you feel happy, it's there to help you survive. And whenever you introduce change to it, it goes to what I call the what if mode. And what if mode, you start thinking, what if it doesn't work? What if I'm wrong? What if I'm making a big mistake? And then you do nothing about it. And you remain in what I call the comfort zone. It might not be very comfortable, but because you know your way around it. He's an abusive boss. It is a job that really doesn't pay you well. But after all, I have a job. I should be grateful. I'm not saying that's bad. Yeah, I should be grateful. But are you growing? Whenever you have that feeling that you're stuck, know you need to grow. So, because I can tell you that if you're sitting there feeling stuck, waiting for someone to come and save you, here's the bad news. Nobody is coming to save you. Nobody. it is up to you to start taking control of your own life. And here's the opportunity to take control of your own life, to start living life by your own terms and conditions. It is by you deciding that I will do whatever it takes. It might be hard, but I know the outcome is worth the effort and time and energy that I'm putting on right now. So I have a suggestion for you. I want to help you through this process of you changing your career. I want to help you through this process of getting unstuck in that job that you've stayed there longer than you should because you're no longer growing. And I want to, introduce this idea for you to make a change. I know it will be scary at first, but the thing is, you will never grow in your comfort zone. And I want to introduce you or give you an opportunity to really start pushing yourself to a point where you want to see these changes happen. And if it is scary, that's a good thing. Being scared, feeling that fear is not bad. Actually, it's said courage is not the lack of fear, but acting despite the fear. You need to get outside your comfort zone. No growth takes place in the comfort zone. Now, this is what I mean, comfort zone. You might say, I don't like my job, it is stressful, bad boss, bad working environment. I really want to get out of this place. But the reason why you haven't gotten out of that place long enough, 5 years, 10 years, is because it is your comfort zone. You know the ropes. Low risk, low reward. And it is said inside it is doing the same thing over and over, expecting different results. Why not take a different set of action? As much as it is different from what you have been taking, you can be sure you will get different results. I want to invite you to join the Career Change Coaching Program. This is a one-on-one coaching program that I'll be taking you through. And the first thing that we'll do is to do a Career 360 assessment. And this assessment will be able to really identify your professional profile. What really works best for you in terms of your skill set, in terms of your attributes, in terms of your personality, your temperament, your whole being, like all rounded. And I've seen people getting to know some things about themselves and they're like, whoa, and now I understand why I really thrive in doing this kind of tasks and really struggle doing something like this. And then after that, we'll go through coaching sessions, one-on-one. We'll discuss what are some of the things that are actually holding you back. Then we become very clear in terms of what is your career goal. We create a plan on how to get there. Identify the obstacles that are holding you back. Some are mental. Most of it, I'll tell you, they're here and we'll be able to uncover them. And then we create that plan on how do we get to that level. I'm looking forward for you joining us. If you're interested, book a free career coaching call with me. The link is in the description, careerpoint.co.ke/book a call. And by taking that first step of even like booking for the coaching call, that may be that single step that you need to get you unstuck, because you start taking control of your life. You start feeling like things are under control. You are the one defining your own future. You're not leaving it to the elements of nature and destiny and hoping that you will get there. You don't need to be stuck forever. It is not right for you to leave this earth when you haven't fully utilized your full potential. Just because you felt stuck, but you didn't ask for help. Asking for help is the first step. I'm here to help you. Take the action. Join the Career Change Coaching Program. Let me help you get unstuck and live the life of your dreams. Working on a project that you're passionate about. You're not only getting the monetary benefits, but you're also having an impact in the community, in your line of work, in what you feel you are called for to do on this earth. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to today's live training. I want to do a quick roll call. I can see time is already started. I was inviting everyone from our WhatsApp community, telling them that we are live here. Hopefully, you are also there, really excited. So make sure you do this, Share this with everyone. If you're watching on LinkedIn, Facebook, where else? LinkedIn, Facebook, or YouTube. But my favorite is YouTube. Please let me know where you're joining us from and what you are looking forward to learn today. It's going to be a great session. As you can see, we are going to learn about the top 7 CV writing mistakes that are costing you that job interview. Yeah, can't wait. So let me do a quick roll call here. Anthony for the first one. Anthony Ayanga, karibu sana, keenly listening. Let me know where you're joining us from. I can see Alexander Moredi saying, hello Daniel, you're there. Hope you can hear me, you can see me. Masi, you're saying yes. Karibu sana, you're ready. Champ Felix, you're saying locked in. Please confirm if you can see me, you can hear me. Give me a thumbs up. If you can't hear me, you can see me. You can't see my presentation here. Let me know, then we can be able to get started. Oh, Faye, you're here again. Good to see you. When I see the regulars, it's usually a good thing. It makes me feel like I'm providing something of value. That is why you're coming back over and over. Yeah? Is that also? Who else here? Consulata Amolo saying joining all the way in Kisumu. Karibu sana. Maybe 2 more and then we wrap it up and start it. Oh, Gordon, locked in. I can see on LinkedIn. The challenge is most of the comments that are usually there on LinkedIn, I'm not able to see. So you can jump to YouTube, search Daniel Mutuku, you find the live, it will be easier. Yeah, but I think, let me see if I can open another tab. And finally, who do I have here joining us before I wrap it up and start officially our session? Let me even stop the music now and say, can we get started right here? I want to say welcome to this session where I will take you through the top 7 common CV writing mistakes that are costing you that job interview. And as we get started, I would also want to say this. Where is my presentation? Oh, already I need to mute that. And this is technology. That is my presentation. Today, we will cover 3 things. Number 1, the 7 CV writing mistakes. Number 2, I'll give you solutions to these mistakes so that I don't just highlight the mistake and leave you hanging. What you need to do to solve that problem. And number 3, we'll have a Q&A session at the end of this session. At the end of this session, towards the end or at the end, we will have a Q&A session. And I want to encourage you and really ask you to stick in through the Q&A session, because it is through that session whereby people ask questions, something that you hadn't thought about, and then you realize probably you're also having a challenge in that space, and the answer I will provide will be of benefit to you, as much as you are not the person who had that question from the article. So it is important for you, and I want to ask you to stick in through the comment section. There is no secret to success. It is the result of preparation, hard work, and learning from failures. Colin Powell for you. And this is quite powerful. And if someone comes and tells you, I have a recipe for you to be successful in job search, do this and this, probably they want to con you, or they want to make some money out of you. And this is true also for job search, that there's no secret to like you learning to that dream job. Getting there is as a result of preparation. And you attending this session is an indication that you are willing to learn. You are willing to do what it takes. You are preparing yourself. Hopefully, once I share with you this, you do the hard work to ensure that you sell yourself the best way. And if it doesn't work, don't give up. Learn from these failures. There is a lot that we can learn from failures, sometimes more than we can learn from our successes. But unfortunately, we waste our failures and let them be failures and they keep us down rather than learning something from it. So I want to reiterate and say that there is no secret to success. It is the result of preparation, hard work, and learning from failure. A CV is not going to get you a job. And you might be wondering, then why are we here? If a CV is not going to help me get a job, why are we here? I want to say that the CV does not get you a job, but it gets you that interview, which is the first step in getting a job. The CV has its place in terms of the job application process. And the first thing that it's able to do is to help you get that interview. And I'm sure once you get that interview, it is another step in terms of you being able to secure that job. For those of you who are seeing me for the very first time, my name is Daniel Butuku. I'm the founder of Career Point Solutions. Over the last 13 years, I have been lucky to be having experience or to work in this space of recruitment. We have served as a career advisor and also as a career coach. In addition to that, I'm a certified digital marketer by Google and also a member of the League of Young Professionals. I have authored several books. Conquer the Year Ahead, Make the Next 12 Months Your Best Year Ever. You can get that book for free. There is also the other book, The Ultimate Cover Letter Guide. You can get that book 100% for free. How to quit your banking job and transition to the NGO and UN jobs, career change. Just drop me an email and I'll be able to show you where you can get this book. By the way, let me just share this. Oh, Gibson joining us in Nairobi. Karibu sana, karibu sana. You can drop me an email. This is my email. But I also want to tell you, you can join us on a WhatsApp group. But easy, when you're on WhatsApp, you just drop me a call or a text. Send me, this is the book I want. It's easy. Or just WhatsApp me. By the way, this is my WhatsApp number. Just record that. Drop me a text on WhatsApp. Tell me what you want, yeah? I found it is easy for us to communicate on WhatsApp. And then I can even send you a link to join our WhatsApp community. But if you're on WhatsApp and you're here, let me know. Give me some thumbs up, eh? It's easy so that you can know. Actually, we have two communities and they're quite big, eh? So hang on in there. Our mission here at Career Point Solutions, and if you don't know, I am the founder of Career Point Solutions. I am bringing this training courtesy of Career Point Solutions. And our mission is to make people more employable and to increase their earning potential. And if you're here, I can assure by the end of this training, you will be more employable because you will have learned the mistakes that you're doing on your CV when you're applying for a job. You will also increase your earning potential because if you rectify those mistakes and then you get that dream job, that job which will be paying you more, then we have achieved our mission. Are you ready for us to start with the mistakes? If you're ready, let me know. As I always say, this is a very interactive session. If you're ready, say, yes, I'm ready. Yes, I'm ready. I'm expecting to see several yeses, and I will pause actually to wait for you. Are you ready? I know there's usually a delay, a few seconds, but don't worry. My question is, are you ready? You must type in for me to continue, yeah? Oh, Gibson, I'd seen you as you're in Nairobi. Lemmy Mweri, you're joining us in Nairobi. The question is, are you ready? Are you ready? Let me check on LinkedIn if we have people. Yes, thank you very much, Felix. You're saying, yes, you are absolutely ready. I can see Bongo saying, yes, you're ready. Happy to see you. And Lynn, you are ready. This is super. Anthony, I tried to join your WhatsApp group, but I was unable. So do this. Do you get my WhatsApp number? Text me and tell me this is the guy that said, yeah, that is the link. That's it. Take a screenshot very quickly. 732-20-97-95. Good one. But don't call me right now, yeah? Call me later. Who else now? Alexander, you're saying you're ready. Thank you very much. Anne Lynn, you're ready. There is MM Grace Karibu. You're ready. You're ready. Yes, I'm ready. That's Amolo Nicholas. I'm ready. Mercy, you're ready. Gordon, you're ready. This is good. You have passed the test. Please note it's going to be very engaging, and I would want you to engage with me. I have seen yours also fade. You're ready. Good. But I want to put these comments aside. Sometimes they distract me. Yeah, it's good to know yourself. Let me put it that way now. Where are we at? Mistake number 1, wasting your CV prime real estate, aka above the fold. It really pains me when I see people wasting the prime estate on a CV. And let me explain what it means by above the fold. These are just 2 CVs that I got, and I've tried to hide some of the details of the owners of these CVs. And above the fold, it is that section of your CV that is seen when someone just previews the document without scrolling down. Now, this phrase came in from the newspaper because the headline is still on top of the newspaper. When you fold it into half, the headline should fit on above the fold before you fold it. And this is the prime real estate in your CV. And the kind of information you put here is very important. I have seen people putting objective, contact details, phone number, date of birth, the place of birth, nationality, gender, marital status, all these things. This is wasting your real estate. This is not the most important thing. Putting irrelevant information, and these are some of what I call irrelevant information. Your postal address, by the way, it's not useful right now. The only contact details you need on that prime estate above the fold is your phone number and your email address. That is the quickest way for the employer to get in touch with you. Who was last year invited for an interview through postal address? And you know also the postal address gives certain assumptions about you. Like I can tell you, the other day I was coaching someone, and I took a look at their CV, and in their CV, the address was reading that this person PO Box, I don't know, whatever, Nyeri, 372 Nyeri. And I asked the person, are you living and working in Nyeri? No. And it was like, if someone wants to call you for an interview, they're already thinking, should I really stress this person to come all the way from Nyeri to come here in Mombasa or in Nairobi or Kisumu for the interview? And you just using the address, that your home address, and already someone is making judgment that you're still in Nyeri or Bungoma or Kajiado or whichever part it is. Get rid of that. That is irrelevant information on the real prime real estate. Date of birth, it is not needed. Get rid of it if you have it there. ID number or passport number, you don't need it. Religion, don't put I'm Christian, Islam, Hindu. It doesn't matter. Driving license number. I have seen people putting marital status. By the way, the question is, what does this information portray in terms of your ability to do work? Your gender, PIN number, height. Even people going to the extent of saying height, weight, and I don't know, all the other biodata. Don't put this irrelevant information. Don't waste your CV. Prime real estate there. Here's another CV. If I just look at the first page, I can see I've blocked some of the information, but you can see place of birth, father's name, birth date, marital status, permanent address, religion, nationality. Get rid of that. You're wasting the real estate. By the way, if you look at this, what does this tell me about this person's ability to work? So the solution for this problem is to put the most important information above the fold. And this includes a personal profile. By the way, on top, just have your contact details, which is your name, your phone number, and email. Forget about the career objectives and all that. Have a personal profile. And a personal profile is basically a summary of you, your capabilities, your skills, and what you're able to do. Do you know it is said that from research, it takes about 6 seconds for a hiring manager to decide if they're going to read your CV or not. Does your CV pass the 6-second test? Do you think someone really takes time to read through your CV? That is what I want us to consider as we proceed. Take a look at this CV here. I have a guy called Daniel Mutuku, email address, Kenya, blah, blah. This is what is above the fold. When you look at it, I think you need less than 6 seconds to just decide, is this person able to do the job or not? Can you figure out what this person can do in 6 seconds? Once you look at above the fold, let's even give him benefit of doubt and say he has some career objectives down there. So we read the career objectives. And I'm about to share with you some career objectives that I've seen in some people's CVs, probably even from your CV. And as I read this, ask yourself, does the CV career objectives that I have posted in my own CV resemble the ones that are here? Maybe in tone, in style, or even word for word. Number one, I have seen one saying, I am seeking employment with a company where I can grow professionally and personally. So what can this person do? Nothing. I seek challenging opportunities where I can fully use my skills for the success of the organization. Still not telling us anything. I want to succeed in this. I want to succeed in a stimulus, challenging environment that will provide me with advancement opportunity. Being selfish. I can excel in this. So let me give you some piece of advice. If you have that section of career objectives in your CV, get rid of this. It is not helping you get a job. It is good to have career objectives, but it is not helping you getting a job. Replace that with a personal branding statement. Imagine you open a CV and the first statement you read about this person is that I am a steadfast, committed, and passionate sales leader with over 4 years relevant experience. I have worked at ABC Company as a sales team leader. I have a proven track of meeting and surpassing targets. In addition, I am an intuitive and attentive listener, readily uncovers customer needs to offer viable and enticing solution. Would you want to hire such a person? Do you have an idea of what this person can be able to do just from the first 6 seconds when you look at their CV? So you better change your CV to reflect the value that you are bringing in. Before I go to question 2, are you glad you came here? I know I've just tackled like mistake number 1. We have 6 more to go. Are you excited? I'm equally excited. And today I want to engage you as much as I can, yeah? Faith saying yes. I can see Robello saying yes. You're ready. Metrics, you're good. Let me go to question 2. Mistake number 2 before even I get. Mistake number 2, ignoring keywords and not paying attention to ATS. With the kind of where we are heading to in terms of recruitment, placement, job search, and doing the whole interviewing and qualifying candidates and shortlisting, ATS is becoming an increasingly used technology. And it uses what we call keywords. And I want to explain it to you. ATS stands for Application Tracking System. And this is a software that recruiters, hiring managers use to shortlist. There's so many applications that come in so that they can be able to pick the top and then invite them for an interview, or just at least now have a second look or a human eye going through those applications. So how does it work? The first thing is that the ATS, that is Application Tracking System, will collect the applications. So people will be applying for a job through the ATS. Now, what you can be able to do, you can view the applications that have come in if you're an admin. Then, based on a specific criteria, you can be able to filter the CVs that meet a certain criteria using keywords. Keyword-based filter. So you say, because of this role, we would want someone with this kind of skills. So they put in the keywords in that system, it will rank the CVs, and out of, for example, 100 applications that have come in, then it will say these are the top 10, or it will arrange them. You can see automatic ranking of the application, and it will give them a score and say this person scores 90, 100, 80. So you better look at these CVs and then call them for an interview. So if you are ignoring the keywords that you need to put on your CV, Probably that is the reason why you're not being invited for an interview, because your CV never ranks high on the ATS. Are we together? So you need to focus on the keywords. And now let me give you the solution. The solution here is to use keywords, action words, and power words in your CV. What are these keywords? For example, if you are looking for a leadership position, some of the keywords that should show up in your CV should include words like leadership, management, teamwork, communication, problem solving, decision making, innovation, strategy, vision, results, and so many others. But not just appearing randomly. They should be in a certain context. Power words are words that are able to show your ability to do something. So if you're looking for a leadership position, then some of the power words that you need to use would be achieved, advocate, coached, collaborated, communicated, delegated, directed, empowered, envisioned, facilitated, influenced, initiated, motivated, oversaw, pioneered, represented, stimulated, transformed, won. Do you get it? This, when you use a word like envisioned, there's a lot of power in that. We want someone who has a vision, someone who is able to create influence. I influenced. These are the words that I used to filter the leadership CVs in that 8 years, and is yours ranking high on that. So I have done a whole article on the power words you would need to use if you're looking for a leadership position. Just go to our website, or I'll drop that link to that article. Go read it and copy and paste some of these words. It is actually in so much details. So if that would be useful, let me know in the chat, in the WhatsApp group, whatever, and I'll be able to send you the link. Is that helpful? Is that helpful? I like checking. I like checking. Is that helpful? Is that helpful? Boom, 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 boom. Let me see what we have here. Some questions coming in. Yeah. Share excellent samples of CVs, sir. I might not be able to share samples right now. I didn't plan that, but I need to check if I have some, but I can do that. Farouk application tracking system. Oh, that is what you're interested in. Thank you. Thank you for bringing that up. Let me go at least halfway before I ask for your feedback, yeah? But I like checking and seeing what are people saying. Moving on. Mistake number 3. Focusing on the job description rather than achievement. It is not once or twice, but most CVs, when people are describing their achievement, or when people are describing their work experience, what they are showing is just talking about the job responsibilities and what they have been doing. There's a big difference between achievement and responsibilities. Don't just list what you do. Focus on what you brought in. What different thing did you bring? And I would say this. The problem here is that vague statements like responsible for or assisted with don't impress employers. They want measurable results. And how can you do that? Is by quantifying your impact. Use numbers to showcase achievement. For instance, you can say increased sales by 20% within 6 months. Or you can say led a team of 10 developers to deliver a successful project ahead of schedule. And you can see from these examples how the keywords are used and they will help you rank higher. If you're in sales and you're talking about increasing sales by a certain percentage, that is something that should be able to be picked by the ATS. If you are a leader and you're talking about, I led a team, you're not just a member of a team, you can see how the keywords are coming into place, right? So it is important for you to think about the impact you have had in that organization. There are several structures that you can use to write your achievement. The first one is when you decide on using one particular skill that you have, then you showcase how you carried out a particular activity using that skill, and then getting a measurable, quantifiable result thereafter. For example, you can say you used your negotiation skills to do what? To negotiate with a client or a supplier, and the result was you were able to get 50% discount or 20% a certain thing you were able to get. So the structure is, what is the skill that you used? What specific action or activity did you take? And what was the quantifiable result or benefit you got from that? That is one structure of using. Another formula that you can use or structure is the what, so what. Rather than just putting or stating that you are responsible for a team of 10, you can say, I planned, arranged, and hosted a team building away day, which resulted in improving communication within the office. So this is what I was doing. So what? It improved the communication in the office. You can also talk about, I implemented a new accounting system. That is what you did. So what? Implemented an accounting system for multiple locations, reducing time for customer inquiry or inquiries. So the idea is, implemented the accounting system. So what? This reduced time for customers or customer inquiries. Do you get it? Does it make sense? Mistake number 4 that you really need to take care of: lengthy CVs. Oh my God, I have seen so long CVs, and I want to be bold here and tell you, or even let me pause and ask, how long should a CV be? What is your guess? How long should a CV be? I'll pause here and wait for your answers. Faith K, you're saying it is helpful, yeah? So Faith, how long should a CV be? In terms of pages, 1, 2 pages, 3 pages, 4 pages. I would want to know what you think, and then I can give you my answer. How long should a CV be? I'll wait. I know there's some delay, but don't worry. I'm here. You know, the thing is, Faith, let me just pause here and say, Faith, thank you very much for sticking in and being here. As much as is it 6th or 7th, 8th week, 7th, 8th week of the year. You started from the beginning, and this is the time when most people start giving up, yeah? But when you stick there long enough, and I committed that I'll be here every Thursday till the end of the year, I'm sure you will have gotten something, right? So I want to commend you for that. And if I can see some returning names, I know Mary Ndongo might appear soon. I know, who was the other lady? There is I don't know even if it's a lady. I see a comment from her, I'll let you know. So Karen, you think 3 pages? Okay, good. Lynn, you think a CV should be 7 pages. Oh, that is long. That is long. That is long. And Lee, 1 page only. Yeah. Matt is saying it is very helpful. How long do you think a CV should be? Prince saying 7 pages. Okay, I don't know what is happening. 7, that is too long. That's not it. Benta, 2 to 4 pages, depending on the work experience. Yes, you're right there. Rosalie saying 5 pages max. I think 5 pages is long. It should be 3 to 4 pages. Benta, you're correct. 3, if you can get it, the shorter the better. If it can fit on 2, it's okay. But don't try to keep it. I can see someone else saying 4. That is still long. Michael, a returning person. Michael, you are here with us last week, yeah? 4, 5, too long. 4 to 5, too long. 4, I normally say it should be 3, but 4 if maybe referees have to fall over on the 4th page. But yes, and let me tell you this, when it comes to CVs, and I'll be bold to say, a CV is like a skirt. It shouldn't be too short, such that it covers nothing, and it shouldn't be too long to make the reader disinterested in going through it. Yes, I said it. It might sound controversial, and for my ladies, sorry, I'm not trying to objectify you. I'm just talking about the length of a CV. The longer it is, the more disinterested someone will be trying to read it. And the shorter it is, they will feel as if you haven't covered everything. So it is important for you to have it just the right length. Long CVs overwhelm recruiters.
They lose interest before reaching your crucial details. And remember what you have said, your crucial details should be on the prime estate. We call it the civil prime real estate above the fold. So what is the solution? Be brief. Aim for a concise 3-page CV. If you can get to 3, better. If you can get to shorter, if you have to go to 4, probably only your referees there. Prioritize recent and relevant experience. Sometimes you don't need to write everything and anything that you have done. Trim the fat. Remove outdated or irrelevant information. Focus on achievement and not job description. It comes back again. Sometimes it's better to write at least 2 or 3 achievements that you had for each position that you had, rather than just having that big list of job, the responsibilities. Mistake number 5, neglecting soft skills. We think the hard skills are the only things that we need. Hard skills matter, but soft skills like communication, teamwork, adaptability are equally crucial. Don't overlook them. So what do you need to do? Highlight soft skills. Dedicate a section of soft skills in your CV. Provide examples of how you have demonstrated them. Show, don't tell. Instead of saying that I'm a strong communicator, share a story about your resolving a conflict or leading a cross-functional team. Tell them. You can't say I'm a good communicator and the way you are writing already you're not communicating your value. Don't show, tell. Is that okay? I'm about now to finish, yeah? Nowadays I want to go very quickly so that I can have enough time for Q&A, and then I will also now invite you to ask your questions and we can close in good time, yeah? Sending out your CV in the wrong format. And this is a big one. This is a big one. Mistake number 6, sending your CV in the wrong format. Let me ask you, which one do you think is the best format to send your CV? PDF, Word? Do you share it on Google Drive? Nowadays, I see people share on WPS. I know that is how sometimes you send me your CV on WhatsApp. When I say send me your CV for a review, you just send a link. Yeah, I check, I look at it. But what is the best way to send your CV? Let me know in the chat. Which format? Should it be PDF, Word, PowerPoint? But that is an outlier. There's one person who sent me their CV in PowerPoint. I was like, okay, crazy. Rosella, you think it is PDF? Karen, you say PDF? I can see Benta, you're saying PDF. Yeah, this one is an easy one. Everybody got it. Yeah, Felix, Akala. Yeah, the best way to share your CV is PDF. And I can tell you this because I've been in this space for a very long time. Why should you send it on PDF? Let me just clarify. Oh, this one, everybody got it, yeah? When you send it on Word, it gets distorted. If you send it in, let's say Word, and the organization that you're sending to, they don't use Microsoft Word, probably they use Google Docs, and it's the way you had formatted your CV. It will lose the format, it will look distorted, and the reader might feel like this person is not a really organized or someone who is keen to details. But if you send it on PDF, that is the way you send it, how it will be viewed. The formatting will not be messed up. I've seen people sharing on Google Drive, but because you have not given permission to everybody to view it, it tells them you don't have access to this document. How many employers do you think will tell you, by the way, you sent the CV, we tried to access it, we couldn't. I think we don't have access. They won't get back to you. Yeah, I've seen people also putting passwords on their CVs. Yeah, it's a private document, but who has the time to call you to tell you, give me the password, I want to see your CV. Don't do that, yeah? So the best format to send it is in PDF. And for the purposes of the way you want it to be viewed, the formatting is not lost. Are we together? And finally, mistake number 7 is using an outdated CV. I'm grateful to see some people who are in this conversation that we have done their CVs. And I would just request if you can take a minute or so and type in and tell us, how does your CV sell yourself now that you have the professional CV? Does that make you feel good? Does that make you feel confident when you're applying for a job? Because I can tell you this. First of all, we offer free CV review. And what this means is that you can share with me or us your CV. We'll take a look at it and we'll give you feedback on what needs to be done to make it professional. And then if you want to take on our CV writing professional services, then you can pay for it. So let me just put this. You can write this down. Go to our website, careerpoint.co.ke/CV review. Submit your CV there for review, or just send it direct to me on WhatsApp. And then I'll get back to you probably tomorrow morning. Right now in the evening, I won't be able to check. Yeah. So once you send your CV, we will tell you if you need to take our professional CV writing services. This is how much they cost. Let me just explain how it works. These are the services that you get, and these are the packages you choose from. So if you go for the basic, you will get the professional CV and sample cover letters. And the price will range between 1,000 to 3,000 Kenya shillings, which is about $10 to about $30. Or you can go for the standard that has all the services. You get the professional CV, sample cover letters, LinkedIn profile guide, and online interview coaching. And the range is about 3,000 to 6,000 Kenya shillings, or $30 to about $60. This is to show you that this works. This is an email I got from one of our happy clients. You can see the title is Happy Customer. Jen says, "Dear team, thank you for writing my CV in a professional way. I secured myself a job within few months. I am happy for the result. My current employer was so pleased by my CV in such a way that I cannot explain. I went for 4 interviews and still emerged the best. Thank you, guys." So you can see the CV can really sell you and make things happen. And if you're invited for an interview, take up the interview coaching sessions and you will get that job, I can assure you. Here's another one from a lady called Kishesha, Miss Kishesha, saying, "Hey, Daniel, I thought I would share with you this amazing piece of news. I finally got a job. I followed what you told me, and yes, I got a job." It works. Look at this lady, Irene, saying, "Hello, Daniel. I'm grateful for the CV made for me by your company. It is what has gotten me this far." I think I was congratulating her, telling her, congratulations for your new job. And she got that job just because of the CV that we did. So if you're there, I want to give you a money back guarantee. If you send your money and we don't do a good job on your CV, let us know. We'll give you money back. Is that okay? If we have already done the CV and you feel like now I want to get to the next level, I want to invite you to join what I call the Career Jumpstart Coaching Program. Now, with the Career Jumpstart Coaching Program, this is where we help you to take your career to the next level. And it's a one-on-one coaching session. We'll give you a 5-day coaching challenge, some activities that you'll do. But at the end of the program, this is what you will be having. Number 1, we'll help you have clarity on your career goal. And we will create a plan on how you can be able to achieve these goals. We will help you identify and overcome any obstacle that may be holding you back. Some of these obstacles you already know, and some of them you don't know. But because we have been in this space for a long time, I know what is going to hold people back, and I'll help you overcome that. We'll help you develop a strategy for networking and building professional relationships. We know very well, especially these high-paying jobs, they are gotten through networking. We will help you create a networking strategy. Then we will help you increase awareness, self-awareness, and understanding of your strengths and areas that you need to improve. Because I believe when you focus on your strengths and you are able to do work around that area of genius, your strengths, chances of you succeeding is very high. And then from there, we will be able to have a one-on-one coaching session where we provide you with accountability, with support, so that you can stay motivated and on track to achieving the career goals that you have set for yourself. So if that is you and you feel like I need this program, I need to go to the next level, join the special offer that I'm calling Advanced Plus, where you get the coaching, CV writing, cover letter, LinkedIn profile guide, and also online interview coaching, which will only cost you $4,999. If you're here with me live, you can go ahead and make the payment and secure this special offer. It is not for everyone. Yeah. Use Lipa na M-Pesa, buy goods and services. The till number is 7157. And I'm looking forward to having you in this coaching program. Is that okay? Let me put that on. Let me see if I have any questions before I proceed. Look at this. Naomi dropped me an email and told me, I am so glad that our paths crossed. I'm so glad about our paths crossing. This was truly a fortunate event that I needed to secure a long-awaited position. Your coaching was practical and personal. You worked with me through the entire process of interviews, and I'm glad that I keenly listened to you because I am now reporting to a global role as of March 1st. Thank you, Daniel, and I hope you will be able, and I hope you will enable many more professionals to realize their goals that may be seemingly insurmountable. Asante sana, and be abundantly blessed. Kind regards, Naomi. You might be the next person sending me such an email. So there it is. Join the Career Jumpstart Coaching Program. Get all the benefits. The till number is 715732. If you're able to make payments like when we are here live, I'll be very happy to put you on board and get these advantages. Is that okay? Let me see. Oh, Eric, you're saying 2 pages, yeah? By the way, if you have any questions about the CV, about the mistakes I've talked about, feel free to drop them in the chat. Then I'll be able to pick it up, yeah? I haven't seen any questions so far. Are we good? Are we good, by the way? Are you finding value? Would you say, are you happy that you're able to come in? So I'm open to questions. Now we are open to the Q&A session. Feel free to drop your questions in the comment. If you're on LinkedIn, I might not be able to see that. Let me try and refresh and see what is on LinkedIn, because I know there's a lot that goes on LinkedIn, and I'm not able to pull all the comments from LinkedIn. But if you're on Facebook, you're on YouTube, drop there. And I would say this. I want to ask you to join me on YouTube. One way that you can support me is by just going to on YouTube and subscribing to my channel. This is one of the ways that you help me be able to come here live every Thursday so that I can guide you, coach you, treat you, give you all this learning, give you all this training for free at zero cost. And all I ask, just jump over to LinkedIn, not LinkedIn. Just jump over to YouTube, subscribe. I'm looking forward to seeing the numbers going up, yeah? Let me see if there are any questions. Oh, there's a lot here was going. PDF, and Martin, I can see you. Emmanuel, all these people on LinkedIn. Oh, 5 pages. That was really, there's a lot going on here. Okay. Question has come in here. How can you write a CV that is worth securing a job without having any practical experience? Good question. What I need to let you know is that a CV is a document that you use to market yourself. And you need to be clear, what is it that you're marketing? It is your capability to do work. Where do you get these capabilities? Number one, it might be from experience. But you have said you don't have experience, right? So we discount that. Number two, it might be from your own qualifications. Because you have learned a certain thing, you can be able to do that thing. So start by showcasing your qualifications. Then showcase the key skills that you have. And then I want you to go out there and look for experience. How do you get this experience? It doesn't need to be a paid job. You can volunteer somewhere. You can be an intern. You can take internship or attachment. Don't think that experience is only when you are being paid. When you're starting off your career, Check. Can you hear me? Check, check, check. What about now? Anyway, if it doesn't work, I think we will have to call it a day, and then we can pick it up next time. I've seen the questions. I don't know if you can hear me. Oh, yes. Now you can hear me, yeah? At least. Good, 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 good. I think sometimes I don't know what happens with the camera and messes up with the sound. I have to switch off my camera off now. Okay, good, 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 good. Thank you for the feedback. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. So what I'm going to do, actually, let me pick up now the questions. Because also time is going, I'll answer the questions very quickly, and then we can call it a day. Thank you for the feedback. Thank you, thank you. I think I had seen two questions here. Anthony, did I answer that? Did you hear my answer for the accounting keywords? So Anthony, tell me if you had that. I don't know if the last thing you heard from me. As you confirm, now where are these questions? Hey. Let me try and see where. Okay. Can you clarify on ATS? I think I have tried to explain. I think that is when I realized the Dini has disappeared. Keywords for accountant. Did you hear that? I can see you're saying keywords for accountant. You heard that, yes or no? Oh, so here, yes. I'm not so sure. But anyway, let me answer this. I think there are two questions, and then we can call it a day. Clarifying about keywords, and then I also saw this. There's an organization that requires someone to be a certain religion, and what is the advice? Okay, let me come to that. So clarifying on ATS, I have done another video on how the ATS works. If you're on the WhatsApp group, just ask, I can send you the link. But in a nutshell, let me explain and say, an ATS is first of all, it stands for Application Tracking System. This is a software that is used by recruiters to help them through the application process or recruitment process. So when a job opening has been advertised, in a week, they might get 100, 200 applications. They don't have the time to go through all those CVs. So they put them in an application or in an application tracking system. They filter them using certain keywords, and based on how they are ranked, they will pick, for example, the top 10, go through those CVs and invite the candidates in an interview. So it has helped them not to go through the 200 CVs. So that is how it works. So for you to be able to have your CV as ATS compliant, it is important for you to have what I call keywords. Have keywords, power words, and action words in your CV. That is mainly how it works. But drop me an email on the WhatsApp. I can send you the detailed video. There is an organization that requires someone to be a certain religion, and you have advised us to remove the religion part in the introduction. Yes. Now, unless it has specifically mentioned that they want someone of a certain religion and you're in that religion, then put it, because putting that information is helping your application. But very in general, right now, you're not supposed to discriminate in the recruitment process because of religion. And that is why I say get rid of it. Is that okay? I think that will be the short answer for that. I think that is it. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for joining me. It's 8:33. It has been great. As I always like to say, this is the last thing that we do. Drop in the comment, what is the one thing that you have learned today? What is your key takeaway from today's session? Drop that in the comment. I'll give you a minute. And then we can be able to call it a day. Is that okay? Drop in the comments. What is the key takeaway from today's session? I can see. Yes, I can hear you, sir. I did hear about the answer done. Or about the keywords for accounting. It might be auditing, bookkeeping, and all that. I can be able to find and share it with you, yeah? Don't neglect your soft skills. That is your key takeaway, babe. Thank you very much for sharing that. Who else is there to share with us the key takeaway? By the way, I can be able to get you the keywords just in a short while. Let me give you keywords. Maybe oh, I can see them coming in. Don't neglect the soft skill. Elvin, you're saying the irrelevant information we put at the beginning of the CV. Yes, get rid of that. I can see Rosella, you're saying your key takeaway today was you have learned about the ATS. But it dropped me that just comment on the. Are you on our WhatsApp group? I can give you more information about that. Yeah. So, Anthony, keywords on your CV. If you're an accountant, include accounting, financial reporting, financial analysis, account reconciliation, financial accounting, Microsoft Access, ledger, general ledger, account payables, auditing, financial statement, SP product. That is a software maybe that is used. Yeah, it is used for the financial software. Tax, account receivable. That is another keyword that you can put there. Include internal controls, data analysis, bank reconciliation, fixed asset. There are so many. Valuation, annual reports, all those you can be able to use them. I have learned that the proper CV should be at least 4 pages maximum. Yeah, mine was very long. Sometimes I don't even get a response, even a simple acknowledgement. Do this, yeah. Alebogo Tatu, drop me a chat. Send me your CV on WhatsApp. I give you feedback. Here is my number again. Where is it? There we go. Got it? Drop it there. We'll make your CV much shorter and you'll be able to get it. Mercy, use keywords and the best way to capture achievement. Thank you very much. Gladys, your takeaway, include your achievement. And Felix, you say, improve my CV to pass the 6-second test. Ladies and gentlemen, that has been my time. Until next week, when we will be here again. Bye-bye.